Here's the deal. I have 2 kids that are suffering from substance use disorders. Both are addicted to opioids. One addicted to heroin, and the other is addicted to OxyContin. Over those years, I've had countless friends reach out to me and say, how'd you do it? How did you manage to maintain your sanity, keep your family together, and at the same time, not losing the loved one of your life, your wife, or losing your children in the process? So today, I just want to start our conversation with talking to you about the 3 C's of addiction. I'm hoping it'll help you as much as it did me on your road to support. The first C is you didn't cause it. Good fathers want to do everything they can to provide a safe and secure environment for their kids. When dealing with addiction, it's natural to want to blame somebody for what caused it, especially yourself. As a father, you really have to understand, no matter what they say or do, you didn't cause this disease. You didn't cause their addiction. In the throes of addiction, your child may cast blame, but this is just an attempt to justify their addictive behavior. You can't control the decisions of your child. You didn't cause this disease. The next C is you can't control it. As a father, you probably believe that you can control and contain your child's addiction. However, addiction is viewed as a biological disease that actually alters the brain chemistry. After a certain amount of time of persistent usage, your child's brain is altered physically, and your child no longer has an ability to actually control the substances they're taking. That substance, which has altered their brain, is now controlling their behavior. So if your child is biologically unable to control their behavior, their thoughts, what makes you think you can? The final C is going to be the hardest for you. It certainly was for me. And that is, you can't cure it. I know you don't want to hear this. Certainly, I didn't. You can't cure a child from addiction. You can't cure a child suffering from substance use disorders. Scientifically, addiction, substance use disorders, is viewed much like diabetes or asthma. Severe addiction is not a question of willpower. Attempts to control the disease on our parts is a waste of time. Just as you can't rationalize a cure for diabetes, how are you going to rationalize a cure for substance use disorders? Although sharing your thoughts and feelings about this disease with your child is a natural activity, one you should do, at the end of the day, it's up to them. Your child will recover when your child's ready to recover. But that doesn't mean you can't put things in place, provide health care, programs, and support. We're going to talk about those later on. But for right now, you didn't cause it, you can't control it, and you certainly aren't going to cure this substance use disorder in your child. These are the 3 things that helped me on my initial journey. When I was struggling years ago, trying to figure out what to do in the middle of the night, when I was worried about my children, both of which ended up doing their own separate journeys. These are the things that helped me begin to securely go down that path of recovery for myself, knowing that at the end of the day, I would be the best father I could for my 2 children who are suffering from addiction. Well, that's it for episode 1. You didn't cause it, you can't cure it, and you certainly can't control it. It's a foundation for moving forward. In the next episodes coming down the road, we're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to talk about therapy, we're going to talk about treatment programs, we're going to talk about different kinds of substance use, all from the perspective of this one dad, this alpha dog, and what I did to deal with these issues. I hope you find this information useful. Please comment below on this. Let me know what you're thinking what you're interested in, what problems you have, I promise you, I'll get back to you. I really will. This is a journey that you and I, need to take together, just as I took this journey with other people in my life. So I'm looking forward to our next conversation. I'm looking forward to sharing with you other information down the road. Expect to see it in a few days. If you like this, comment below. If you don't like it, comment below. Let me know what's going on. Talk to you later on.